using my phone, but I'm trying to flip it around so you guys can see. Oh, it doesn't want to do that. I gotta swing it. Hang on. Okay, I gotta swing the arm around. There we go. Okay, that works better. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna mix some paints up. I'm trying to get those cups nice and close for you guys. I'm gonna show you. But somebody from France or somebody that speaks French asked me to show how I mix, but not in the American way, but in the milliliter, in the metric system. Let me plug my camera in, hang on. I am so unprofessional. Okay, let's see, hang on a second. Okay, all right, so I'm plugged in. All right, there we go. I just got to keep it on that little table. Now, here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a variety of colors. So, this cup right here, that's US, that's in ounces. So this says over here, ml and cc's. So I'm just going to pour one. I'm going to do the color black. I'm going to blacken this one, and I'm going to show you how I do it, okay? And I use Floetrol. I don't know if you guys can get that in Europe, but I'm going to get my Floetrol out. Excuse me. I hope you're doing well. I actually cooked tonight. I haven't cooked for so long. I made a couple of ribeye steaks. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Okay, so I'm not sure what size canvas I'm going to do. Probably a smaller one. So I'm going to pour in about that much Floetrol. Now that is 60 cc's or 50 cc's. Let's do a little more, because it might be my background. So let's make it a big one. Okay, there we go. So the Floetrol is mLs, 150 mLs or 140 cc's. Okay, that's how much Floetrol I'm putting in. Quite a bit, all right? Now, let's get the black. No, oh. This black is already ready to pour, so it's gonna lighten it up. So I want to get a different black. Let me just go find one. Not super prepared as usual. Let's see, where's the black? Come here, bye. Where are you? Where are you, black? Okay, let's use golden. Do I have black golden? Yes, I do. Okay, so now I think you can get this in Europe. This is golden. It's like drops. It's expensive, but it's cool. This is called carbon black. So we're just going to use some drops, okay? Let me see if I've taken the lid off. I don't even know if I've used this one yet. So let's see. If I have, if I did, I cleaned it up pretty good, but I might not have used it. No, I haven't. So let's take this off. Okay. That's a nice black. Okay. Let's just shake it just gently. Let's put in 8 drops. Or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what happens with that, okay? All right. Not enough. It's great. Let's add more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's got 22 drops. It's got 22 drops in there now. Let's see what happens with the Floetrol. I want it to be black, black, black. Okay, no. No, no, no. It's a pretty gray though. See, if you need to get gray, so you don't have to buy all the colors. So you want to do something with some gray. That's a beautiful gray right there. Let's just add some more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So whatever I had plus that plus 21. Now let's see if it works. Okay, we're getting there. I have a lot of Floetrol in here too. Now with these cups, see at the bottom, kind of gets like that right there. So you want to kind of scrape it a little bit, but it's the way the cups are made. Not going to completely go in there, but see how that's not mixed in right there. So I want to mix it. I want to scrape my sides. See that? So I'm twirling it around, scraping my sides and mixing. So it's better to mix more than less. Now it's a nice dark gray, so let's add like, some more. So another 10 or 15 drops. I just squeeze it in there. Mix it. Still not black. It's a dark gray. It's pretty though, isn't it? I want it to be black. Okay, let's mix some more. I'll tell you how much golden I put in after we get the color. If you can remember, you have to remember what I said I had in there in the CCs. First, because I don't remember. Okay, now it's getting to be that. Now it's getting there. Dark gray. Not as black as I want it. I want to make sure that I'm mixing it up good, so I'm going to scrape my sides with my stick. I'm going to scrape, I'm going to scrape, I'm going to scrape. Nice and thin. Because I'm not adding any thickness from the paint. I might not even need to add water. Nice and thin. But let's add some more. It's not dark enough. Okay. It's looking black. I don't know if it gets any more black than that. Now, this says I have, let me scrape it off. Am I doing the US or not? Scrape it. So now I'm at 180 cc's. No, 160 cc's. 160 cc's. A little over 150 ml. Let's go a little more. Here's what I want to tell you. If you want exact measurements, gold, you got to use golden if you want to do it just like this. So basically, you want to add your color in there until you get the color, the desired color that you want. So whatever paint you're using, you've got to keep adding in the color until you get what you want. You can use any kind of paint, right? Just make sure it's acrylic. has to be acrylic paint. It can't be tempera paint. It can't be craft paint. If the brand says craft, fine, but it's got to be acrylic paint, okay? So we're going to stick with this for the black. So I have added in the golden, you know, not that much. Now if it was tube paint, I probably would have added, I'm looking at the US. Let me look at this one. Let me look at this side. I probably would have added, if I was at about 150, if I was at 150 mLs in my Floetrol, I probably would have added up to 190 in a tube paint. So if I was using the Amsterdam, is it the Amsterdam? Oh, what did they tell me they use? They might use Amsterdam. But if it was a tube paint, I'd probably go from 150 to, let me see, wait, hang on. If I had 150 or 160 in there, I would add 10, 20, 30. I would add 30 mLs, okay? But if it's not the color you want, keep adding. Here's where it can get tricky, is how thin do you want your paint? Well, what do you want to do with it? Right? This looks thin enough to me. I'm not going to add any water, but I tend to make my paints a little bit thick. But it's disappearing well. Now if I use, let's do this one. If I use these goldens, let's see what we do. So let's see. Let me put in, I'm going to put in 150 mLs is what I'm going to do. 150 mLs. Okay. Now let me see if I can find a tube paint to show you. All right, let me try to find a tube paint to show you. And not all paints are created equal. Some paints have more color to them, more, you know, depth to them. This is a cheaper paint that I found. Avenue Art. Oh no. But let's go from the 150, 170. I'm going to go up to 190 mLs with this. I got to take off the lid. And then we'll see if I have to add water. I like this color. I'm going to go up to 190 mLs. Maybe not. Maybe I'm only going to go to one. Take it back. I'm not going to go that high. I'm going to go to 170. Well, that's a lot of paint. Just about 170. Not quite 170. Let's see what happens. Let me get some sticks. Let's see what happens. Let's mix it. This is just with a regular tube acrylic paint, okay? Takes longer to mix it, of course, because it's in a tube. It's kind of little chunky. I see little chunks in there. I need a little frother for the espresso, like, or for the cappuccino, or I don't know. Something like that. Make it faster instead of just using a stick. This paint is chunky. I did buy it at a deep discount in a discount store, so it's probably a little bit old, and it's very light. Look at that. It's just not wanting to mix either. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. What's with you? You don't want to mix. You just want to be chunky monkey? Chunky monkey. It is not mixing. I don't know about that. That's some crappy paint right there. Look at that. I don't even think I should use it. I think I should throw it out. Okay? Look at it's not blending. It's crap. What am I going to do? Smash it against here? I don't want to take all the time to do that. Yep, nope. I'm throwing this away. This is no good. Okay, let's get another coat. Forget that. Okay, we're on the US side. Let's go to the mLs. So let's just go 130. I'm going to go 130 mLs. Okay? 130 mLs of my Floetrol. Okay? All right, here we go. I got 130. Let's find another. Let's just do some golden. Woo! Unless I have a pretty pink in Liquitex or something like that. Let's see. What's that? That's brown. Where's my pinks, babies? I kind of want a purple. I actually want a purple. I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm going to use my golden dark violet. I want to use this color dark violet, so I'm going to use this. If you're stirring really good and your paint's not mixing, scratch it. I mean, you know, delete it. Don't use it. Oh, my hair's here. Okay, permanent dark violet by Golden. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We'll see what that does. Oh, pretty color. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's what I like about the liquid, is it's so much easier to blend. I still want it to be darker though. Probably gonna have to do another 28 drops or something. But isn't that pretty? And what's nice about this too is like you can get different colors. See how dark it is? You can actually get different, I'm on the US side again. You can get different colors. All right, let's do some more drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's see. Now, who's to say with the glue mix if it would be darker? It might. I might add water to it. I might thin it a little bit more. I just make my stuff so thick. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Okay. Looking very pretty. Let's mix the sides up. Scrape the sides. I still want it darker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30, 31. We got like what? We got like 60 drops in there or something? Okay, now we're getting a little deeper. Okay, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Very pretty. Will be very pretty with the black. See that? Mm-hmm. Very pretty with the black. Well, let's see if I can scrape it and tell you. That's US. Hang on. Scrape it over here. I can tell you. What did I start at? 130 or something? I saw you started at 130. God, it's barely over 130 on the mLs. It's just barely above the line. It's hardly any. Let's add more. It's not that much. Boom. See how dark it is? Pretty. Oh God, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous, baby. It's gorgeous. Now, where am I at here? I was at 130. I'm not even to 140. I'm between 130 and 140 with using the drops, okay? I might add a little water just because I'm going to do less of these. Just because I want it to flow easy with what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put 70 mLs. I think. Let me see. Yeah, 70. Okay, 70 ml. I did a little bit more than 70. I did between 70 and 80. No, 70 mLs and 80 cc's. It's more like 80 cc's. Okay, for that. Let me get another color. Get another color, bye-bye. Let's get another color. Okay. Let's use, what am I got? Oh, I have so many of these colors. Let me see, hang on. No. What's that? That's the black. That's the iridescent. This might be weird. Okay, let's use this one. I really want to do yellow. But I don't have yellow in my golden, so hang on. Let me look for some yellow. Let me look for some yellow. Ooh, yellow. Oh, no. Well, that's a different kind of yellow. Okay, that's gold. Oh, no, I have yellow. I have yellow. Ooh, and I have iridescent bright gold. Okay, so I have yellow. Benzodiazepine yellow. No, it's called imdazolone. I don't know. I'm just going to call it benzodiazepine. I just shake it a little bit. I don't have a lot in here. Okay, so I've got the 30. No, I've got the 80 cc's. Let's just squeeze it in there like that. Now what have I got? About the same. Hardly any change, okay? Hardly any change. Pretty, just like really bright yellow. Like the basic colors, you know? Primary colors. Okay. Mixes up nice and easy. Okay. Real good. Went from what's on the American side? I was just under 80 and now I'm just over 80. I'm not even between 80 and I'm not even between the 80 cc's and the 90 mLs. I'm just more like just a little bit above that. Okay. The main thing is to see how it drips down. See, it does leave a little bit of a mound, so I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of water. Okay, for what I want to do. Now, let's do some of this gold. So let's go again with the 80 cc's or about that. I'm probably going to have more than I need. 80 cc's. Okay, there we go. I've got 80 cc's of the Floetrol. And I've got this really pretty gold, iridescent bright gold. And it says it's fine or iridescent brilliant. Very pretty. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, what happened here? What is that? Well, that's what it looks like. I wonder what I did. What did I do to my pretty colors? Maybe I didn't put that on tight. Let me see. See if I can squeeze some out. Yeah, that's a little bit thick. Ooh. Okay. It's still showing 80 cc's. Very light. I want it darker. Pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Might be a little light for the application, I don't know. But it's very pretty. And it just really didn't, I don't think it really changed the level very much. Let's see. It went to, it still looks like the same amount. That's how little paint is added in there. Okay. Let's do, so I think that's enough of an example, right? Let's do I have it here? Let's do some of this metallic gold. Just gonna get a couple little cups. I hope that's enough to show you how I would do it. Excuse me. With the US, now I'm just going to play with that here just a little bit. I want a few more colors. This is pretty liquidy. This is by Folk Art, pure gold. So, you know, they make all these different color golds. So this is like a Folk Art paint. See how it's darker though? And it says, does it say acrylic on here? It says metallic finish acrylic paint. Make sure it says acrylic paint. Don't buy matte either, because you want it to be shiny, okay? Unless you want it to be flat, but usually we like it to be a little bit shiny. That's enough. Let's add some of this brown in here. Sienna brulee. Burnt sienna. I love burnt sienna. Let's add some of that in there. Let's darken it up a little bit, okay? See what happens now. Sharpen it up a little bit more. Pretty color. I love burnt sienna. Pretty. And you can see the difference in the golds as this is. See? I can't really tell. Okay, see this one? And then look at this one. Brighter. More of a peach. More of a brown. Okay? So maybe we get some lacing in there with these. Could be very cool. We don't know though, but we are going to find out. Should we add a little green? Am I being weird by wanting to put just a little bit of green in there? Is that like, no, Lisa, don't do it? I kind of do want to put a little green in there and just see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Or should I do blue, or should I do like a pink, or I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that green. Something says don't do that green. Let's find a different color. Let's find a different color, you guys. Okay? Let's do a different color by base. Should we do a little blue? Little blue, little blue, little blue, little lavender, little pink? What should we do? Well, I already got kind of a pink. Let's do this blue. Light phthalo blue. Light. Let's do light phthalo blue. Oh wait, I might not have used it yet. Let's see. I love to buy paints. I have so many paints. Yep, I haven't used it yet. Light phthalo blue. Let's add some of that in there. Pretty. All right, you guys, I hope you're doing good. It's weird filming on my, I don't think I've moved that camera. Let me just make sure you can still see everything. Yes, 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 you can. Yes, 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 you can. Okay, I got a couple likes. Okay, good. A couple people stopped by. Let's put that in there. Shaboom, babies. All right. Now, let's mix it. It's thicker for some reason. Okay, let's add some more. We're going to put it. Come here. Maybe I didn't shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, let's do that. It's just like a baby blue. Okay, I think that's enough colors. Let's put this away. Let's just add a little water just for the heck of it to make it so it thins out good. Okay? Just a little boop. A little boopy boop. So this one I'm going to tell you for the person who wants to know. Is this the U.S. or is this the, no. So we have, yeah, that's the U.S. side. We have basically 130 mLs. Let's thin it out just a bit. And I'll tell you where we're at. A little more. One more. Okay. Now I'm at 140 cc's. I'm above 130 mLs, just above 140 cc. Not a lot of water. Something you just have to play with, and you just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just do it. You're gonna use different paints. But you can use a lot of Floetrol, and it saves on your paints, or a lot of glue, and you can thin it out. Depending upon what you want to do. Okay, this thinned out good. That looks good. Okay, that's enough of that one. Put a little bit in here. Just a little tiny bit. Like a quarter teaspoon or something. Did I already do this one? This one's super thin. This one's really thin. Okay, this is the thinnest one. We might lose it. We might lose you. I think I already thinned that one out. Okay, let's do the black. That blue's super thin, so I don't know what it's going to do. It's thinner than the other ones. Let's see about this one. Look at this one. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, I'm going to have to thin everything out a lot now. That's what I think. Because I'm going to have to be more thinner. No, it's okay. A lot of Floetrol in this one. Okay. Let's go see the golds. Yep, thin it out. Thin it out. A little more. A little more. We're gonna thin it out a little more, baby. Yes, we are. Scrape it. A little more. I think a little more. Good. Okay, and then this other gold. Needs a lot. Okay, that might be enough. I'm gonna go slow. It's gonna plop out over the sides if I don't. is that right there? What is that? Is that a goober? Yep. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that funky thing right there. Like a little worm or something. It's from the Floetrol. Okay. Good. Okay, I think we're good to go. So, let's cover this little baby up with some paper towels. Let's move that. Where's my paper towels? Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go. Now, what did I do with my paintings? I don't like how this one turned out. Oh shit, I'm gonna fall down. Okay. Alright. Can you see it? Can't you see the whole thing? Can you see it this high up? Let me see. Let me raise you up a little bit, just a little bit. Let me raise you up. There, you can pretty much see the whole thing now. Right? Okay. I think it's still going. Yeah, 42 minutes. Okay. Very good. So now, let's get this in here like that. We're going to seep it out. Let's move that. Like this, like this. Okay, what do we want to start with? Let's have a little nicotine. Make sure everything's closed up. It is. It's going to drip off a little bit. Am I going to need, I think I'm going to need a paper towel. Well, we'll just see what happens. Alright. We've got no rhyme or reason to it, just so you know. Putting the cup on here. I'm not going to put anything down. I'm just going to put the cup on here. We're going to see what happens, alright? Let's go for a wild ride now and see what's going to happen. Let's start with the black, though. Because I do like I kind of want the black to be on here. Just going to go a little bit of black right there. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. And just a little bit right there. Sometimes it's a real pain in the butt to get it to the corners, so you know what I mean? Just get your black on the edges right there like that, so you don't have to worry about it. You can always paint the sides later. Alright, let's pour in some black. Let's just do that. Now, let's pour in some yellow. Let's pour in some blue. Okay, yeah, it wants to do its thing, doesn't it? Right, so it's uneven. This table's uneven, so let me get some sticks. Let me get a stick right here. So this white wants to go that way. Alright. Put some purple in there, see if it still wants to go that way. It does. Let's get another stick. Let's get another stick. Because we said no. We said no. Okay, one more purple. Oh, gold. Okay. What of this gold? And blue. purple. Flush it out. No black. I've got enough to do another one. Let's see what I think of this one first. I'm just going to move everything out of the way and I'm going to tilt it. Make some lines in here. It's got a ton of paint on it, I'm telling you, a ton of paint. There's going to be a lot of pour off. It's got way more paint than it really needs. Okay. Okay. Let's stretch it. Let me put some paper towels down. Way more paint than it needs. Way frickin' more. Oh my god, that's all I got. Great. Okay, we're making a mess. Here we go, let's do it. I thinned them out real good. See how it just wants to pour so easy. Right over the edge like that. And shika boom boom boom, baby. Yeah, just we're gonna take it over this way like this. Okay, and I'm just going to go like that. And then I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to come down like this. Very cool. This is when I need to have those little 4x4s so I can just dip the okay, that's all covered almost, okay. Yeah. Cover it up. Okay, cover that. Alright, let's take it over here like this. Take it back to the center a little bit. Okay, I dig it. I love it. Very pretty. And I'm going to stick this stick back in here. There you go. Bring it down, show you up close, but I'm going to go wipe off my hands. Oh, here's some more paper towels. Okay, I do have more paper towels. Alright, there we go. Very pretty. Let's torch it and see what happens. See if it brings up some more cells. It's got a lot of paint on it though, but I do like it to have a lot of paint on it. Alright, let's torch it real quick. I do think it's very cool. Ew, look at that piece of gold right there that just showed up. Boom, baby, yay. Alright, there we go. That's coolio. Coolio. There's this piece of gold just like a little torpedo flying through space, okay? I'm digging it. Let me bring the phone down. I like it a lot. Do you like it a lot? Because I like it a lot. Okay, let me bring the phone down. Okay, I got to unplug it real quick so I can get it. It's going to be noisy. Hang on a second. So I can get it off of this little thing. Plug it back in over here. Okay. So it's a 10 by 10 by 1.5 inch. Let's see if the sides covered. Okay, the sides didn't quite cover here, so let's just kind of help it a little, or like get some of this goop that I have right here. Whoops, put it on there. Okay, so now that's covered. That's covered. Is this covered? That's covered, so that'll look really nice. Okay, and here's how I see it. Right here. Very cool. Look at that gold, just was like, hello. Not mixing with anything. I'm just showing myself right there. A little piece of gold. All right. The blue kind of really faded out, but here around purple, that's the blue. It looks kind of white. That's where you're seeing the light blue coming out. Seeing a little more gold there, a little pink. Looks a little pink. That's cool. And got a lot of action going on over here. The purple is real pretty. I like that there too, where it has the lines going down. So that was a, I don't know what you call it, open cup? I'm not sure, but it's a 10 by 10. I like it better than the other thing. It'll take almost a week to dry. So yeah, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and join my channel for more. And I hope you are having, and hi person. Hello, Saeed. How are you? I hope you're good. I do see that comment. Usually I can't see anything because I film on my iPad, but I actually see that comment right there, so that's pretty cool. All right, you guys. I hope you have a good week. Sunday night, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Oh, my hands, look at messy. Okay, bye. If I can figure out how to turn it off. I never use this. I just want to stop it, and I'm not sure how to do I'm not sure how to do it. Shut my phone off. I think I did that one other time. Let's see. What are all these little things? I don't know what they mean. Oh, X. That's it. I'm Xing. Okay, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.